What's gripping, guys? Welcome back to Kingdom Hearts. Last time we left off, I'm not sure where we left off. Oh, that's right. Okay, so before we even start, I'm gonna continue with two quick little updates. One, this is a post commentary, and two, this is a little bit after where we left off. So let me start with the first one. First of all, like I said, this is a post commentary. I should have probably saved that one for a second, but either way, this is a post commentary due to the fact that the audio of this game, or the audio not of the game but of my recording, kind of got messed up. Not kind of, it completely did get messed up. I gotta stop contradicting myself, but yeah, it got messed up and I couldn't fix it any other way. But instead of trashing this whole video and this whole session, but yet set, I planned, or I thought of doing this instead, which is, you know, redoing the audio and post commentarying it. But I couldn't go all the way back to where I was. I couldn't go back here because I saved over it, and yeah, I'm not way much farther, but I'm a bit much farther than where I was before, or where I am here. I'm a bit farther than where I am here. I'm a couple worlds later than that, and so unfortunately because of that, I can't do anything about it. I can't go back and re-record this session or this part. Yeah, this session. I think this is an actual like short session, not a short minute, but a short session of like 30 minutes, so 2 parts. But at least it was that. At least it was only 2 parts, or 1 session. That won't be that big of a deal. At least for me, it won't be big of a deal. Hopefully you guys don't mind it being post commentary. I don't like post commentary, but if it need be, and if I could save a video from it, then sure, I'll definitely do it. And unfortunately there's another problem. So like I said, this is completely different. So point number 2, or update number 2, this is a bit more different from where I left off. I don't know what I'm doing, by the way, in this area. I don't know what I'm doing and jumping around for. I think, oh right, whoops, okay, it doesn't matter, it'll be fine. So either way, no, I don't think that's what I was doing. No, I wasn't doing that. So what was I doing? Why am I doing this? Oh, I think I was looking for the jungle key. Okay, never mind. I was looking for the jungle king. Never mind. But either way, like I was saying, where was I? So this isn't where we left off last time. Pretty much what I was trying to say. This isn't where we left off last time because, well, at the end of that session, at the end of this last session, the recording actually, this time it was a recording, so not my fault. The recording kind of messed up and it kind of glitched at the very end, at the last 30 minutes or something like that. It completely glitched up, and like it lagged, and it desynced the audio for the game, not for me, but for the game. And because of that, it got completely ruined, and I couldn't do anything about it. I couldn't save it, and that is a shame. That is, at that point I can't do a post commentary to save it, and I can't redo it because I've saved over it. And I've learned my lesson, of course, of saving over it, but I've gotten to sometimes I get to a point where I'm like, okay, I don't have to go back and do it, but then I like look at something, I'm like, oh crap. At this point I didn't think I had to redo this session, but when I saw it I was like, yep, I guess I do. When I tried to start editing it, and then I saw my audio was completely messed up, so there was no other option that I really had. So that all being said, I think I'm just buying some weapons. Did I buy weapons for them? I should have bought those weapons. Like, if I'm not buying these weapons, I don't know what I'm doing. Come on, tell me about those weapons. I'm talking to myself, really. So yeah, so that's pretty much it with that. Taking a quick sip of water just because I almost choked there. So where was I? Yeah, we left off at Tarzan. Okay, so I'll give out a little. Oh, so that's what I was doing in the little room. I was explaining what happened last time. So last time, where we left off, we were at Tarzan's world, and it was after I beat. I don't remember his name. Oh man, I don't remember his name. The enemy of Tarzan. It ends with like a Ack or a Jack or something like that. I'm not sure. The guy with the mustache and creepy smile, and with his buddy the chameleon. But yeah, it was them. I beat them. I think I showed that, and at the very end I was standing in front of a giant tree that Kerchak threw at us, or threw us up on top. And then we looked at the tree of life or something like that, and it's the heart of the jungle. And then we found out that am I selling all of this, or am I buying it? I think I'm selling it. Okay. So then we figured out that what Tarzan meant by ooh ah ah was heart. you know, he was saying that our friends are in our heart, and that is fine and all, but that's not going to help us find Riku and Kairi. Not today. So that's a bit unfortunate. And of course, Sora was a little bit disappointed, but at the same time, he made up with Donald, and they became friends again for a little bit, and then they started fighting again because Sora wanted to fly the ship, and then Goofy's like, oh, here we go again. But no, it really didn't get into like a huge argument after that. They did become best of friends again. They're like, oh, I'm sorry. I was like, no, I'm sorry. And then they just hugged it out. And then the monkey that pooped out the gummy ship was hitting on Donald, and Donald was like, what would my wife say? What would Daisy say? No, is it Daisy? No, it's not Daisy, is it? I don't remember. Yes, it's Daisy. And yeah, that's pretty much where they ended it, with that little joke. They always end a world or something like that, like the last part of the world, they always end it with like some type of weird joke, and they just zoom into the person who said the joke. And yeah, I feel like they do that a lot, actually, especially like later on as we go on. They start doing that quite often. It's just, I don't know, it's not that I don't like it. It's a bit corny though, so there's that, I guess. And at this point, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why I went in there and then went back. I think I'm looking for someone. I think I'm looking for Sid. Oh, that's right. Okay, so at this point, I think I thought that I was supposed to come back or something. I'm not sure. I know I was supposed to come back. That's right. I was supposed to come back. I was supposed to go somewhere. This time I was legitly supposed to go somewhere. And I thought this was going to be a shortcut. And I was like, oh, you know what? I could just turn around and go to that shortcut. But that wasn't actually a shortcut. It was just a secret to find a secret, or a secret chest or something like that. But yeah, it definitely didn't help our cause. And I was like, oh, great. So that means I just have to go and turn around and do this one more time. But it really didn't take that long. It's funny watching yourself play, because I don't know what I'm going to do. Like, I expect to know what I'm going to do, but at some points I just don't. But yeah, obviously you can see that I switched their weapons, hopefully hoping for the best. I'll probably switch their weapons soon at where I am when I get back to the store. I should probably go back to the store and switch their weapons. They probably have stronger weapons in the store by now where I left off. So yeah, I've been trying to do this for a while, to do this post commentary, because I have to upload this one soon, actually. I think it's the next one to be edited and then go up. I have a couple of these in storage, but as far as editing goes, this is the next one that goes into my editing cycle, I guess. It's pretty much what I'm going to call it. And alright, the Dalmatians, we gave some back. We found a good amount in Tarzan's world. And because of that, they gave us a little gift, a little present, because they wanted to show their appreciation. And I was like, hey, little puppy, get out of my gift. That's mine. See, that's just the difference about live commentary and post commentary, I feel like. Like, if you want to give out straight information and you want to tell someone something, then you go ahead and do post commentary. But like for live commentary, you just go and show your initial reaction and how a game goes. And that's pretty much what I want to show with live commentary, not post commentary, because I'm just sitting here. I'm not even playing. I don't even have a controller in my hand. I wish I did, just to like start playing, but yeah, no, instead I'm just watching myself play. Don't get me wrong, you know, that's not terrible at all, but I already know what's going to happen. You guys don't, and that's the kind of not so fun thing. But to be honest, I have played Kingdom Hearts to a certain point, and I kind of do know where this game is going to end up going. But still, you know, there's some things. I haven't played this game in a while. I was playing this game with my friend. I told him that I don't know what the hell that noise was, by the way. But yeah, I told him that I wanted to play this game a while ago, before it came out, right? It was going to come out like in a month or two. And I'm like, hey, do you guys know anything about Kingdom Hearts? And they're like, and one of them was like, yeah, it's like one of the best games ever. What the hell was that? Ever. And yeah, so he said, yeah, it's one of the best games ever I've ever played, or something like that, when he was a kid, or on PlayStation 2 or something. Although I don't even think he had a PlayStation 2. I'm not even sure. But either way, he said, yeah, it was one of the best games he had played at someone's house or something like that, but he wishes that he could have beaten it. And I was like, hey, it's coming out September, I don't remember when it came out, like September 10th or September 9th. It was like a day before my birthday or something like that. I remember something like that. So yeah, I think it was September 10th. And yeah, because I got it for my birthday, so it had to be September 10th if it was the day before. I think it was, yeah, it definitely was. Okay, so yeah, it was definitely the day before my birthday, September 10th. And so with that being said, where was I going with this story? I'm like distracted by what's going on. But either way, like I was saying, so you know, we're like, okay, let's play this game when it comes out. And it came out and we started playing it, and we got pretty far actually. I've gotten pretty far with this game. You know, I haven't beaten it. I don't know what happens at the very end, but we got to the part at the last world with this giant monster and some volcano. And yeah, we got our butts whooped. We got our asses whooped at that spot. Like he was terrible. He was horrible. No. I remember what happens. Okay, I'm not gonna spoil it anymore. But after that part, if you guys have beaten this game, which, you know, I don't think that's much of a spoiler due to the fact that this is a, you know, old game, but still a lot of people would get, you know, some spoilers do come from this game. I mean, someone tells me the end, that's pretty much, you know, someone spoiling the game for me, and that'd be terrible, that'd be horrible. Please don't do that. And so yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm doing here. And like I was saying, so I got to a point where there was just too much enemies and it took too long. And they were too strong. They were just too strong, and we weren't grinding as much. We had to grind a little bit more, and eventually we just got tired because it was too much enemies in one room. And because of that, oh wait, I know what's going on. Okay, so I'm ringing the bell here because they told me, they told me this is something else that happened in the last session as well. Last time that I left off, what's his name? Leon told me that I have to close the keyhole from this town because otherwise Heartless won't stop appearing. And I was like, okay, I'll go do that. And because of that, you know, but you know, because of the session messing up, I couldn't show you guys that, but there it is, the keyhole, and I'm gonna go and close it. But like I was saying, it got to a difficult part. I got to a part where there were too many enemies, and not only were there too many, but they were too strong. And because we weren't grinding, we were such a low level. And because we had Donald, I think we had like Donald and Goofy at not a high level as well, that yeah, it was just a little bit difficult because it was pretty much us carrying the team, and Donald and Goofy were just kind of struggling on by. And that's why I refused to let Donald and Goofy, like, I refused to put them aside in this. So look at that, right away, right off the bat, this guy's already beaten like really fast. But that's not all, boys and girls. That is not all. I'm still amazed by how good this game looks. Like, as a ported game, after years of it being on the PlayStation 2, like, I do like what it looks like. And, yeah, I think it looks really good for a port, or a remake, if you will. But, yeah, this guy looks tougher, badasser. And I don't know how that made him stronger. I don't understand how that works. Someone tell me the rules about that. Like, how did he get stronger because of that? But either way, like, if I make my feet my hands, that's not going to make me stronger. And like flip my torso, or like, what? All he did, if anything, he made himself weaker because he like showed his eyes. But either way, like I was saying, where was I in my little story, my little rant? Oh right, I was talking about, you know, not being strong enough due to the fact that we weren't grinding enough and we weren't leveling up Goofy and Donald enough. And at the very end, that's very important because they're the ones that you're going to have to depend on. And, you know, if they're not strong enough, they're definitely not going to be a help to you. And that's not going to be great. That is definitely not something that you want. And, you know, we didn't know that, or at least I didn't know that. I don't know if my friend knew that or not. I doubt it, though, because he said he hadn't beat the game. So, but no, I think he did beat the game, or he watched someone beat the game, but he never played it himself, so he wanted to play it as well. Because I think, he knows the ending. He knows what's like upcoming and stuff like that, but he just wanted to play it because of nostalgia. I'm not sure what it was, but it's something around those bases. And I was like, sure, why the hell not? And so I started playing it, and we got to a pretty far distance, as I said before. But so far, this game has been a lot of fun. This game has been really fun, actually. Like, I didn't expect this game to be this fun. And, you know, not just in this recording, not just recording it, but also just like out of the experience that I got from playing it the first time, which, like I said, I haven't beaten it yet, so I can't wait to do that. And then after this, hopefully I could beat it before Kingdom Hearts 2 comes out, because I know this game is long. Like, I know this game is pretty damn long. And so because of that, I'm not really sure when I'll be able to quote-unquote beat it, or quote-unquote upload it all. So I'm not sure when or how that's going to happen. But look at this guy. He's almost done. He's dead. He's lost it all. There goes his heart. I'm not sure if this guy ever comes back, but for now he is gone forever. Attain the power of wind. Very nice, very nice. Learn magic spell Arrow, which I think I never use.